In today's video, we are going to explain about spill functionality, which is very important topic while using the dynamic arrays. So dynamic arrays are nothing but the new functionality introduced by the Microsoft in the modern Excel. I will explain this topic using a simple example. I have some items in these rows, their quantity and the price. My task is to calculate the amount, which I can easily calculate using simple multiplication method in traditional way. So I will start typing equal sign, give the reference of a first cell of the quantity, then multiply it by the price, press enter. We will get the amount of row number 4 and I simply drag down to get the remaining results. It takes very less time, but when you have 10,000 rows of data, doing this type of calculations in traditional method takes a lot of time. I'm gonna remove and using the new functionality called array, so in which I will start typing equal sign. I will give the range of quantity column and multiply it by the price with the same range of the price column. I will press enter. Now there is no need to do copy paste of your function we have created. When we give the range instead of a cell as a reference to the Excel automatically interpret that user is going to use array function and multiply it by the second range. So it will drop down the result to the desired range we have applied in the function. You can see one area in blue line. It is called spill. We entered our function in D4 in a single cell, but getting the result of our complete range. So the extension of this result is called spill. So this is the functionality of spill we need to learn, but there are some characteristics of the spill which we need to learn that I'm gonna explain in this video. So stay tuned till the end. So right now we have done very simple multiplication calculation here, but now let me give you one more example. We can retrieve the data in another part of the same sheet, same workbook, or in another workbook. I have this table. Now I want to retrieve this data over here, but I will put some data in this, and here I will start giving the range after typing the equal sign, and I will select this range. Now I will press enter. As per array function, the data should come over here, but because I have some data in the path of the range I have selected, because it is 5 rows of data and we have some data in the third row, that is why Excel is stopping to expand the result. So whenever you get the spill error, it means there are some data in the cells which we need to remove, or we can use the array function in another cell. So I'm gonna delete that unwanted data, and now I can see my complete data is coming over here. So this is the first point you need to remember, is that whenever we are going to use any array function, whether it is for retrieving the data, for simple mathematical calculation, or inbuilt function which we are going to learn in coming videos, we will get the spill error. This means we have to remove some data which is coming in the path of the desired result. So this is the one thing you need to remember. Now second thing is about formatting. So this is the original table we have, in which I applied the bold formatting in the header part, and I applied the currency symbol of dollar in these amounts. So when I retrieved this data, you can see only simple data is coming. There is no formatting applied in this data which we received using the array functionality. So it means that only simple data we can get when use any array function. No formatting will be applied. If you want, you can select the desired range of data we can apply, like bold, we can fill some colors, we can do whatever the option available for formatting in the Excel. So this is the second thing we need to remember. Now the fourth thing is that we cannot delete any data in the array function. If I select F3 cell, we can see our range in edit mode. We can do any changes if we want. But whenever I select any other data like cell H5, I can see the function instead of 850, which is the data entered in this cell, which is grade. We cannot do any changes. If you try to remove 850 from here, it will not get deleted because it is just the result or the display of the data of the original data. So you need to remove or make changes in the main source of table instead of array function. And the third thing is we cannot simply copy paste the data of the array. I'm gonna select this particular range and click on copy. I will select some other cell, and when I paste, I will not get anything. As I already explained that this is just for display purpose. My main function is over here and it is spilled to this particular range. So it is the extension of the data for display purpose only, but we cannot refer to this particular cell for any calculation, etc. It is only for display. If you want to copy paste, we need to select copy and we can paste as value using the paste special functionality. Then only we will get the data, and it is values, not linked with any particular data. So this thing also you need to remember. And now fourth thing is that we can give the reference of any particular table. Now this is a data we have. Now I'm gonna paste over here and I will convert this into the official table type. So my table has header and then okay, and data is going spill. I'm gonna remove this as well. Okay, so this is my table, and now I'm going to give reference of this table. And if you must be familiar that whenever we convert any table or the data into the official table type, we have additional tab of table where we have so many options related to the table. We have table name over here. We can rename it. I'm not gonna rename right now. So we can give the reference of this table. So I will select another cell where I want to retrieve this data, and I'm going to type equal sign. And whenever I move my cursor to the left top corner of the table, I can select it and I can simply see the table name. If it is okay, then we can press enter. We will get the data only. If we want header, then I'm gonna undo equal, and I need to select all the table. And now table 1 in brackets I have all. It means right now I need data of complete table by using the array functionality. I will click OK. I will press enter, and then I will get the data including the header part. Now the benefit of using these tables in future, if someone add a new data in this table, it will automatically update it in our array table as well, which is linked with this table. So I'm gonna copy and paste over here, and now we have 5 rows of data, and you see it was extended automatically over here. But if I do the same here, if I copy and paste, it will not get updated over here because this range is not yet updated. I need to do it manually. So it is recommended always use table format whenever we do any calculations or give reference of a particular data. There is no need to update the range every time whenever we add new data in future. And the last one is we cannot use or retrieve the data using the array in the table. Let's say this is my table, which I'm gonna copy and paste as value. So this is the table I'm gonna retrieve over here in this table, equal sign, and I will give the reference of this range, and when I press enter, we get the spill error because this is the table and having a fixed range in it, which we need to extend by using these options. I hope you are familiar with these type of tables using in Excel. You cannot use any particular range of data in the official table type. You will get error, but you can use the reference of the tables as an array. So I can give the range multiplied of this range, and then when I press enter, when I click yes, I will get the desired result, but not as the array type, because the table functionality in the Excel having inbuilt calculation types. So it will get the reference of the header. So now you can see add quantity multiplied by the price. Here also we don't need to copy paste the function or the formula we have used. Just type your function over here. It will automatically calculate the data of remaining rows. So I hope everything is clear from spill part. You understood very much. If you have any query, do comment. I'll try my best to give the answer as soon as possible. So thank you. Stay tuned to the next video. So see you in the next video.